Hey mate, what's your favourite number?
Oh, 7.
So what's your favourite number, mate?
Oh, whatever par is, that's my favourite.
3 and 41.
28.
8 and 4.
My phone number was 2882844. I still remember it.
17.
7.
That's the address. I grew up in the UK.
8.
Because.
I used to wear it when I played basketball.
3.
And because.
Just cause.
1580.
It's a long one. How come?
I won a car with that number in a raffle.
You won a car. You won a car.
5, of course,
And why is that?
because that's when I knock off, mate.
2004.
Because.
Well, that's the year my first daughter was born.
Ah, that's
Oh,
fantastic.
and 6.
And 6.
Because I've got 6 kids now.
Hey mate, what's your favourite number?
11 and 20.
11 and 20, okay, yeah, cool.
What's yours?
16.
16.
Yeah.
So, why the number 16? Well, there was a guy that I used to really admire when I was a little kid. In fact, I was 7 years old. His name was John Townsend. And John grew up in Pyramid Hill, out the country. And eventually he came down to Melbourne and he owned 2 houses down here. One of them was in Paran and eventually he moved to Melbourne. But those 2 homes were just the homes that he lived in midweek. But you see, on Saturday afternoons, he had another home, right here at the MCG. You see, Johnny Townsend played footy for Melbourne. In fact, he played in the 1964 Premiership team, and that was the last time that Melbourne have won a Premiership. We're still waiting for the next one. But that was probably why, as a little kid, I latched onto that number 16. And I carried it with me. I had it on my Melbourne footy jumper. And when I started playing baseball, I had it on my baseball uniform as well. In fact, when I played baseball for Victoria, I pushed past everybody to make sure I had that number 16 uniform. And then I went on and played baseball for Australia as well. So I carried John's number all the way through from a 7-year-old to an adult. And it was only a few weeks ago I started to wonder if John was still alive and if I should ring him and tell him that story. So I rang the Melbourne Footy Club and they put me on to Rod Grinter. Now Rod was a really, really tough footballer way back when. I remember him very, very well indeed. And he was looking after the Past Players Association. And he gave me John's number and I rang John at his home up in Queensland. And I told him about how I'd taken his number and he was so chuffed. It was fun to be able to tell him that story and to share that with him.
Hello,
Hello, John Townsend.
that's me.
My name's John Ramsden, John. You won't have met me before, but there's been something I've been wanting to tell you for quite a long time since I was actually followed you as a kid, as a Melbourne supporter. This little kid grew up into a guy who played baseball for Australia and carried the number 16 because of you.
It's going back a long time. Yeah, well, that's pretty humbling, mate, when you talk. When you get to my age, you hear something like that. Appreciate the call.
McLean's mark saves a dangerous situation for the Magpies. But the Demons are determined and Townsend makes no mistake, kicking his 3rd goal.
Johnny Townsend, number 16.
John Ramsden, number 16.
Number 16.